News 46 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, 5 officers are killed during a peaceful protest in Dallas. A biker is airlifted following a crash, and the lunch brunch bus is in a neighborhood near you. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Friday, July 8th, 2016. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. 14 people in total have been shot. Of that 14, 12 were officers. 2 were civilians. 5 of the officers are dead. The rest are injured. The ambush began with gunshots during a peaceful protest in Dallas, Texas, over video showing 2 African-American men shot by police in Louisiana and Minnesota, which has spurred protest and debate over police use of force across the country. It ended when a Dallas police bomb squad robot killed a gunman after negotiations failed. Investigators have identified the dead suspect, 25-year-old Macaw Xavier Johnson of Mesquite, Texas. Federal law enforcement officials believe Johnson was the only shooter in the ambush that began Thursday night. The suspect told police negotiators that he was upset about recent police shootings, that he wanted to kill white people, especially white officers, and that he acted alone. Johnson had no criminal record or known terror ties. He had served in the U.S. Army Reserve. Before authorities killed him with an explosive, the suspect told negotiators more officers were going to get hurt and that bombs had been planted all over downtown. Police found no explosives during the sweeps of the area. Dallas police officer Patrick Zamaripa, a father of 2, was one of the slain officers. Military records show that he was a U.S. Navy veteran who had been deployed to Bahrain as part of the Iraq war effort. Dallas Area Rapid Transit Agency Officer Brent Thompson was also killed. 43-year-old Thompson joined the transit agency in 2009, and it was his first officer killed in the line of duty. He had just gotten married 2 weeks ago. Officer Michael Crow was identified as one of the deceased. He came from Michigan and loved his job. 55-year-old Sergeant Michael Smith was also confirmed to have died in the shooting. The Watermark Church, where Smith was a member, confirmed his death and posted pictures of the officer on its website. Sergeant Colonel Lauren Aherns has also confirmed as the 5th officer killed in the shooting. 3 other people were arrested. Police are investigating their involvement. Traffic was shut down shortly following a crash yesterday on Homestead Road. The rider of a trike motorcycle was transported to UMC Trauma Center via Mercy Air following a motorcycle crash yesterday afternoon on Homestead and Mans Road. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue and Nye County Sheriff's deputies arrived on scene to find the motorcycle upside down, the man lying in the roadway after being ejected from the bike. It is unclear at this time if another vehicle was involved in this crash. However, it does appear that other trike riders were with the rider at the time that the collision occurred. Traffic was blocked in all directions while Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue medics attended to the victim. Nye County Sheriff's deputies are investigating. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Bob Hammond from the Disabled American Veterans spoke to News 46 about the mobile service office that comes to town twice a year.
We are a volunteer in Pahrump. For myself, and I have 3 other fellows that help me on this. And we don't have access to the VA database with our computers. So they come out and they have, as a National Service Office, they have access to the VA database. They can access claim status. And then sometimes there are a little bit of additional information that they can provide that we can't provide locally. If we reach a situation where we can't answer the questions, then we usually refer them to contact one of our National Service Officers. The van allows them the opportunity to meet with them here in Pahrump without going the 80 miles to the VA hospital in Las Vegas.
How many people utilized the van this last time?
This last time we had, on Wednesdays, we had 35 visitors. 22 of them were visitors for the van. So the guys there kept pretty busy, answering questions, helping to file claims, just basically addressing the issues that the veterans might have.
And so all different types of issues, right?
It could vary, anything on their claims. Mostly they're going to be questions that are going to address their VA claims, claims as far as their disability claims. Questions that they get from that are a VA nature themselves, like finance or payment or billing, fee basis, we usually direct them to the business office with the VA in Las Vegas at the hospital.
And then are you seeing that there is more results coming from the VA's benefits now, since they seem to have been paying more attention to that?
Yeah, I think so. I've been doing this as a service officer about 6 years now, and when I started, the average claim seemed to run about 24 months, 24 months, and now I'm getting guys come back and say they've had their claims adjudicated in 7 months, 9 months, 14 months. So some claims are being expedited, trying to increase the downtime, so to speak. There are still some claims that are out there, especially when they go to a review process where they have to go to Washington or wait for a review officer. Those are still into the 2 or 3 year time frames. Yeah.
The one that's coming in October, do you have a schedule yet?
I haven't got it. It's going to be on a Wednesday, probably the first, maybe the second Wednesday of October. I usually don't get that scheduled till later on in the summer. What they'll do is that the van is rotated between Nevada, Arizona, California. So the national office kind of determines what the time frame is going to be. And then when they come to Nevada, they'll meet here in Pahrump. They'll meet at the community college in Las Vegas. They'll go out to Mesquite, down to Laughlin. And so they've got 4 or 5 stops that they try to work into their schedule.
And you'll keep us posted?
I'll do that.
For more information on the local disabled American veterans, how can a veteran get in touch with your group?
They can call our group 537-5051.
Your Desert View Hospital Health Check when we return.